Brazil produces over 893 million pairs of shoes per year. Most of the 8,200 shoe manufacturers in the country rely on a dated production system known as scientific management, or Taylorism, in which workers are allocated narrow, specialised tasks. This type of work is often boring, repetitive, and uses a very limited set of skills. If we look at the SMART framework, these qualities describe a low degree of stimulation. When workers are unstimulated in their work, they can become disengaged and put at a higher risk of burnout. Repetitive physical tasks can also cause physical strain, which can lead to musculoskeletal injuries. Unstimulating work can also be costly for organisations. Not only are the workers less productive overall, but they're more likely to be involved in workplace accidents, be absent due to illness, or quit their jobs altogether. One way to address these risks is by redesigning the work. Jobs can be made more stimulating by increasing the variety of tasks to be carried out, the variety of skills required to complete them, and opportunities for problem solving. But what does this process look like in practice? Let's take a look at a study carried out in a Brazilian footwear factory. Guided by researchers, this company set out to increase workers' abilities to perform many different tasks by rotating workers through a wide variety of stations at work. First, a pilot line of 100 volunteer workers were trained such that they were able to work across all stations of the production line. Once individual workers were deemed multifunctional, small teams of 6 to 8 workers were formed, with team members rotating their tasks every 2 hours. Over time, workers were given the autonomy to decide their own rotation schedule according to their level of fatigue or boredom. After 4 months, most workers were able to perform 15 to 20 tasks without incurring productivity losses. At the conclusion of the project, almost all of the pilot line workers were able to perform more than 150 tasks and became responsible for training the other 1,700 workers in the factory. The researchers leading the redesign also measured several key outcomes at the start and end of the project. They found benefits for individual workers who were more satisfied with their work and reported an 80% reduction in work-related accidents. The organisation also reaped substantial benefits. Workers were calling in sick less, and production became more efficient with improved output and reduced rework and spoilage rates. Overall, improving worker stimulation through work redesign made this factory safer and more productive. So next time you're buying shoes, take a moment to reflect on how those shoes might have been produced. Unfortunately, many businesses around the world still rely on outdated, poorly designed work systems. Yet, studies like this show that poorly designed work can be changed to achieve better outcomes for individuals and organisations. Can you think of ways to improve stimulation in your workplace?